While we have all grown to love the home planet of Subnautica's 4546b, with all its weird creatures and underground caves, a lot of players in the community are still wondering what Earth in Subnautica is actually like. We know Subnautica takes place far into the future with faster than light travel, multiple new alien species discovered, and massive organizations that span multiple star systems. But in all of this, there's basically no mention of Earth in any of the game's lore, and considering we play as humans, you would think our natural birthplace in the stars would play a bigger role. Well, the reason for its absence may be more sad than you thought. If we take a look at the radiation suit description in-game, at the very end of the logs there's a tag phrase, "a necessary precaution in a post-MAD world." For those that don't know, MAD is actually an acronym for Mutually Assured Destruction, and was a big talking point during the Cold War between the United States and the Soviet Union, when fears of nuclear winter and the end of Earth as we know it were high. Considering we find this phrase on the radiation suit specifically, it seems quite likely that Earth in Subnautica actually fell during an all-out nuclear war. On top of this, in the Cuttlefish PDA entry in-game, at one point it is noted that, as observed in Earth's dolphins before their extinction. This once again lends credence to the idea that Earth has been obliterated, but the most damning evidence of all actually comes from an Altera PDA entry we find in-game as well. During the expansion, Altera supplied arms to all sides, acquiring and housing a vast colonist workforce, and making the transition from manufacturer to corporate state. Altera's threat to cease trade was one of the turning points in the conflict, bringing about the end of hostilities and signing of the Charter. Based on this evidence, it seems clear that the fate of Earth in Subnautica is less than stellar. In fact, I tried to find more evidence of this based on the natural selection lore as well, considering they take place in the same universe, but I wasn't able to find anything. So if any of you guys know anything about that universe, feel free to comment down below.